Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. I'm Travis, and we're here watching Wednesday Night Dynamite. Trying to turn the other audio on. There we go. I am a little bit late. Hopefully, you guys are okay with that. And let's see, where's that chat at? I'll be doing the chat by myself if anybody shows up, since I am late. Kyle Fletcher has a giant goose egg on the side of his head. He looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. AEW is at some interesting place. I think I've seen this place before. I don't remember where it's at. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Looks very Spanish. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, he's wrestling some nobody from somewhere else. So hopefully this is a quick little match. But right now, Kyle's actually losing. So don't understand that. See if I can turn my headset on. Hey, Walter. Delith will be here in a few minutes. All right, now I can hear what's going on. Also, in case I care to know who this guy is, Dorada, it sounds like. Wow, Walter, winning bingo, multiple time winner of bingo today, and was calling the shots. Graduating to big boss status. Love it. Yeah, he's neutralizing the size advantage. That's what you got to do when you're little. You got to neutralize. A lot of neutralization going on when you're small. Uh-oh, they're going to full commercial. Anybody want to talk about what happened over the weekend in AEW? Some good shit. Not unstoppables. Not an icon. Classic icon. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Well, anyways, there's no wrestling on right this second. It is a commercial break, but we do have Kyle Fletcher in there with a luchador. Starts with a D, I believe. True story. "17 kids walked outside, never came back." Oh. weapons. That was an interesting commercial. Not the north side of Chicago, Illinois. Please don't stop the music. I mean, we could live in wrestling without Dorado, but Kyle Fletcher really is a superstar if they decide to push him that way. Oh, soccer style Pele kick. Fletcher, come on, man, you're better than that. Not recovering Shervani. Oh, come on, Kyle. No Penelope Ford later. It's too bad. Maybe she'll show up at that match anyway. Oh, God. Kicked him right in the ass. Whoa! Hurricane Rana. And there it is. That could do it. 1, 2. Oh, Kyle Fletcher just kicks out. Toronto's so good. Thinking if he wouldn't have landed on his feet there, maybe he would have got the pin. Those chops sound like bullets. Oh, Kyle reversed it. Dorado lands on his feet. There's a thrust kick. Dorado, does he have the power? Nope. Kyle, got him up. Dorado, Hurricanrana right into the corner. Uh-oh. Now Kyle drives him right into the same turnbuckle. Big Halula kick. Or hell of a kick. Got him up. Brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. And that's the difference. Size and power. Brutality beats speed every day of the week. All right, everybody, I'll be right back. You're basically going to see an empty screen. But I'll be back in a second. My brain don't work like yours, Sue.
Here's my thing. Cleaned out. Did you put Lysol down on the floor?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I can't hear you.
I said hopefully it does whatever.
I did Resolve and Lysol.
Mm.
And the dog won't walk on it, the little one.
Yeah, because it stinks.
There and then jumps over.
Because it's so strong. It's probably because it's so strong and he's so close to it. I worry about that when we use chemicals on the floor. Because he's so close to the ground. Gosh, you remember to do that. Peacock. Hey everybody, how's it going? And wow. Hey, what's up?
Walter won a couple times.
Want some bingo? Good for him.
Bingo was his name.
Winning the old bingo. That's it. The only person that was in here was Walter.
Well, yeah, because I'm
He
here.
said hi, and then Travis Kitten has won bingo 2 times and called bingo. And done. Nobody else.
That does work. It is working.
So you threw it up there so they could hear everything that you said.
Just went outside.
Everything. Everything. I don't need to hear anything. Is that turned on? Thanks. What is it? Iron Core. RocoCon. We got the stream lights on today. Nice. Of course I wanted you to come out. What did you think, weirdo? You think I was going to muscle his ass out of there? I could have, but I didn't want to, just in case I hurt him.
Oh, look.
Robbie's,
Right when you get here.
Robbie coming in about the normal time he does.
What,
Holla to all the frauds inside. And Wednesdays he comes in sometimes later. Half an hour later, whatever.
Well, there it is, MJF. The future world champion. But they're not going to take it off a page that fast, right?
Right?
He just won it on Sunday.
I don't know what they're going to do. It's the gayest thing ever. Look at their thing. It's like a clipboard and a piece of paper that's their guarantee. That's dumb as shit. That's stupid. I was like, how's it going? Was better when you had the lights off.
Turn them off.
Alexa, turn off the stream.
Now they're off.
There you go. Don't even have to get up and touch a button.
But in a couple months, it'll be dark.
Have to get warm lights.
What does it say?
What does what say?
Those bubbles.
Number 2. They're like top fans. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's something when you do this thing that it's in or what. But now Robbie is number 1 because nobody else is in here. Walter left us.
What were you saying
About what?
before you started talking about bubbles?
When you interrupted me?
Mhm.
Because you needed to? Because it made sense? I don't fucking know. Dude, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. That's what happens when you interrupt me with shit. You're like, what were you talking about? Fuck if I remember. It must not have been important.
I feel like it was. Did you ever get a hold of Picola?
No, that's why I'm texting right now, actually.
Wait, he didn't text back?
No, he didn't text back.
He's ghosting us?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, I hate wrestling. Uh-oh. So they lost. And so they're no longer the EVPs
Oh, they can't be the EVPs anymore?
for a year.
For a year? So who's the EVPs now?
Well, there's none.
Oh, so they can't be...
I mean, I guess it could be Swerve and Oasis or whatever his name is. See?
The Osprey.
Young Buck.
Oasis.
Look at how crappy it is. They're no longer Nick and Matt, or Nicholas and Matthew.
They're now Matt and Nick instead.
She's in the back.
Yeah. No longer
now
AEW
they're not.
EVPs. Losers at All in Texas. They're like, we're gonna totally come at you. Like, alrighty.
Old Nick and Matt. Jet speed.
Wah, wah.
Oh, and a bandito. Not bandito. Did you text you back?
No.
Who has a conversation with a fucking thing for 5 minutes and they're not talking?
Because
back?
you kept interrupting me. What the fuck do you expect? Jackass.
Oh no.
Hi, warm cat. Anyways, Robbie says, respect. That clipboard, they robbed that from production staff. Rob is like, dude, what the F was Walter ever gonna stay? I don't know. I mean, sometimes he stays around. Sometimes he even says bye, which is nice. Vindicator says, hello, guys. Glad to see this dynamic duo back together. Robbie says, Vin fraudulently shows up. Vindicator says, but you know, as much as I hope this would be different from last week, it looks like my appearance will be brief. Yes, Robbie, LO, because I value fresh and interesting entertainment.
Not here.
And you're not getting it from this garbage, let alone any other ones. Which is sad. It's really sad. And that's probably why Pico is not around anymore, because we're just so ignorant. We're just rude and are mean about wrestling. We don't appreciate it. I'm just disappointed in all of it, all around. Like, it's just been a huge disappointment from AEW to WWE for probably the last 2.5, 3 years almost, which is sad.
Yes.
I don't want it to be that way. I want to be kind of excited about something. I wanted them to make me a wrestling fan, and they haven't.
Good luck.
That's what I mean. Like, that is my biggest question is, what about any of this would make somebody, like me, for instance, who's never watched it, and now I've been watching it for 6 years. 6 years straight.
It's a long time.
I mean, diligently pretty much have watched almost every single thing they could produce with these two companies.
Do you watch it with the innocence of a child, though?
But what do you consider innocence of a child? Like, you didn't have somebody influencing you for any of it. It would have to be no parents told you about it. You didn't have an older sibling telling you about it. You had nobody talking to you about how great it was or how bad it was. And you're just watching it for the fact that it came on and you're like, oh, this is weird and different. I'm going to watch this.
I don't know.
Because that's not how it is, right? Like, it's parents or other people influencing children to watch it. And be like, oh, you'll like this.
Oh.
It's like if you had he got hurt so bad he had to put his clothes back on.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross. Vindicator says that, and then he says, and unfortunately I'm getting WWE vibes here with this show looking much the same as recent shows from the past couple of months, and so I'm going to skip out on this one tonight as well.
No.
See, Vindicator, this is the problem. We told you this is what was happening. And you didn't believe us and told us to our faces constantly how much better AEW was.
Their women are better.
I'm not saying that they don't have some aspects that are better. Just like in WWE, there's aspects of it that's better than AEW. The AEW kind of had done, but then stopped doing for some reason. I don't know why.
Harley Cameron's back.
Why they cared about doing anything.
With her broken face. She wears a mask.
Nice. Anyways, Robbie says, so you don't want to stay for Dynamite D and Travis? Oh, well, no. Vindicator hates us. That's fine. And Vindicator also says, hope you guys enjoy it, though. I wish Khan put more care into his weekly shows as he does his pay-per-views. And Ravi says, I watched it at 5 years old. No, it was seeing Hulk and Warrior Undertaker. That's what got me, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that's what I mean, though. So, like, what? I mean, Travis is saying the innocence of a child. Okay. What about this would make new wrestling fans? Like, you've never seen it before. You've never talked to anybody about it. Because it wasn't like Travis was niggling in my ear saying, oh, it's fake and it's so silly and it's this and that and blah, 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 or anything like that. Nor was he on the other side of the aisle going, oh my gosh, this stuff is so amazing and I remember it used to be and blah, blah, blah. He wasn't like that either. So It was kind of like my own take on it. And there are things about it that are real, right? People do get hurt. They do fancy things and stuff like that.
The other day asked me, like, with it being fake, when they get hurt, is it because they do a stunt and the stunt goes awry? And I said, no, the human body sometimes just breaks.
Yeah.
Period. Like sometimes, like with Seth Rollins, he landed perfect.
Yeah. It is so, that's what I said when what's her face got hurt. It's like, it is rare most of the time for another wrestler to cause the actual injury or, hey, this is career-ending stuff from, of another wrestler. It's not a normal occurrence. It doesn't normally happen, is what I was saying before.
I watched this guy try to run up a hill. just exercising. He got the camera all set up and he went to run, and his first step, he popped his Achilles off the bone.
Nice.
You could hear it because it sounds like a crack.
It's snappy.
Like a whip. Mm-hmm. And then he just falls to the ground, and then he jumps back up because he just set his camera up and he's trying to be tough, and he's like, it's not.
He's like, I'm going to cry like a child.
Right.
Okay, guys, I got hurt. And I want my mom.
I turned into a cow. Can I go home?
Does anybody else have any problems and need to go home? No, I'm good.
We can't live forever, man. And they all die.
I don't know if they died, but they did jump off the thing. What's funny is how she only had so much potion to turn him back into a person. What about all those other poor guys they just had to live out their lives as ostriches and oxen or whatever the hell it was? Anyways, Ravi said that, and then Vindicator said, but yeah, you all and even Ravi take care, and we'll just have to see what happens next week again. Hoping for something better anyhow later, Gators.
Have you been watching Mariah May over in NXT?
Thanks, Vindicator, for
Did you
giving
watch the
up on us.
pay-per-view on Saturday?
Very nice of you. Very, very nice. Yeah. Anyways, Ravi says kids these days won't care for AEW, but WWE they might these days. Well, I just feel like people hype up AEW, and it's like watching the circus for me. But I just have to wrap my head around the fact that people actually like to watch that stuff in wrestling. And I don't get it. It does not bring my milkshake to the yard.
Israel attacking Syria. They blow that building to shit.
Why are they attacking Syria? That's weird. They just got rid of their communist whatever leader or whatever. Why are they attacking him now?
No idea. I have no idea what's happening.
Me neither, and I think
go in the
dumb.
comments. You'll read nothing but
Hate.
Anti-Semitic. Maybe we owe Hitler an apology. That's the first one on here. Like, what the fuck?
There are people too. I don't know know what kind of people. I don't know if they're good or bad people, but what did Syria do to poke them? I mean, like, why are they mad? Like, are they just like, well, we can't be mean to these other ones, so we're gonna pick a fight somewhere else, or what? I don't know. Nor do I care that much.
Trump lifts all the sanctions on Syria, and then Israel blows them up. They're like, guess we'll start tomorrow.
Shit.
We'll start rebuilding our country next week.
Right? Robbie's like, Vincent respect, but Vindicator. And Robbie says AEW missed the boat. They would have been way more successful 20 years ago. Actually, no, Robbie. They would have been successful if they would have kept with the program that they had when they first started. Because when they first started, they had really good momentum of where it was going and what it was. And then they became weird. They became more indie. They started hiring leftovers from WWE. And then WWE started to be like them, and they hired the leftovers from AEW, like using them as their like prop machine. It's just odd, very odd and stuff. It's a weird dynamic that's happening. And the funny part about it is that you guys are now seeing it. And Travis and I talked about it probably, I bet you could go back in our videos over a year ago or more, us talking about what's happening and how it's becoming the same fucking show on each side of the aisle, and there's no differences, and it's like indie stuff. I get liking indie stuff, but I don't feel that if you're going to have a professional wrestling show, that it should be like the indie shows that have no spots on TV whatsoever, no matter how much participation trophy you want to get out of it or do for people. It's just weird. It's so weird to me. I mean, like, it's like, okay, well, we couldn't get Riddle, so we got a generic weirdo that names himself after a literal fucking drug. Speedball is a fucking drug. It is what do you call it? Name, a nickname, a street name for a drug.
Sling name.
And it's still used to this day in that shit. Who on earth thinks that is a good idea and great entertainment for children? Not saying that AEW is towards kids, which it really isn't, considering what they do. But that's just one thing. I mean, he's on my screen right now, so I'm using him as an example. But really, I mean, right? Like, it's so weird to me. I don't get it, but, you know, hey, if that's what we want to do. Yay. Vindicator says, yeah, Travis, I caught some of Mariah, Blake, and Evolution turned out better than the build-up for it.
Yeah.
Triple H still doesn't think it's worth doing every year, idiot. I don't think it's worth doing every year unless they absolutely overhaul their women's division and stop pandering to whatever this bullshit crap is that they think that they should do for their women's division. That fucking shit hasn't been good since Ronda Rousey came in and fucked it all up. They're barely, maybe kind of doing something good. And then what does Triple H do? Participation trophy for the worst fucking wrestlers he has on his goddamn roster in the women's division. Congratulations. I don't even care who the fucking champion is over there in the women's division because it makes no sense and they're all garbage. Every single one. The last two that he's put it on are just fucking shit. Like, sorry, but no, absolutely not. And putting it on him twice? Wow. That speaks volumes of stuff. It's weird. Anyways, Indicator says, but yeah, both companies struggle with freshness overall. I'm ready for Hangman to move past Moxley, and Punk versus Gunther is kind of interesting. Beyond that, nothing else going really.
Yeah, and it looks like you have MJF ready to cash in anytime.
Like, already?
He's got money in the bank now.
Like, kind of thing, yeah. With his weird clipboard and his paper contract that he has on it.
The one that, remember, Christian had it and he lost. He didn't get it.
Yeah, he never followed through. Yeah, it didn't happen.
Didn't work.
Vindicator says someday Stephanie versus Io or Cargill would be great as Megan Bayne becoming AEW champion, but all of that seems far-fetched at this point. Well, and the thing of it is, Vindicator, is it's fine that Toni Storm is the women's champion. At least she's bringing something to the women's championship. Could you imagine if they put her on the dumb fuck bitch that went up against her at the All-In pay-per-view? Are you fucking kidding me? If they have her become the fucking champion, you can kiss the fucking women's division of AEW goodbye and down the toilet. Because she is like a fucking cancer. You can already see what happens with anybody who comes in contact with her and has any kind of quote unquote feud. Like she spreads the goddamn gross cancer negativity from her pores. I swear to God. She's like an infection. And not in a good way. Like STD type shit that you can't get rid of. Like syphilis. Anyways, Robbie said that Indie Vibe is bad, real bad, Joe Jackson bad. Vindicator says, but yeah, no, officially I can say later, Gators.
Alright.
Robbie says, Dee, did you say your boy Brian is back wrestling? Did I see? I didn't say anything, but I did see the dumbass was back. And Hassan is in the chat. Hey, Hassan, good to see you tonight. Says, hi there, guys. Guess what? Tomorrow night is TNA Wrestling Slamicity.
Slammiversary.
Oh, Slammiversary?
Slammiversary.
Slammiversary.
Like an anniversary, but with
okay, Slammiversary. Anyways, they meant to say Slammiversary on the Go Home show. Well, that's pretty cool. I will not be watching it. I watch enough indie wrestling that I don't want to watch that as well. No offense. I mean, if you like it, I'm fantastic. I'm glad they have fans. But I'm never going to watch it. Oh, hey, look, it's that dumbass old man Edge is back. How good to get to hear from him tonight. How excited. All the old people are back.
He came back and saved Edge. Christian. Christian's whole team turned on him. Even that woman.
Oh, that's sad for him.
They were going to
now he's by himself.
They were going to concerto him.
They're going to put him together. They can come down in matching rascals. Oh, that's so sweet. They can have a little side-by-side golf cart for them. They're all old and gross. Robbie says they need to move some NXT women up to freshen it up like Dee's cooking. Well, and the thing of it is, Robbie, is they've already did that. They've already done that. They've moved NXT women up. And you can't go from, hey, we brought this girl in from God knows where. She's only been in the NXT division for 3 months. We're moving her to the main roster, and guess what? She already has a championship. I don't care if it's a mid-card championship or not. The fact that she already fucking has one is ridiculous to me. Why? Because one of them is because, is it because they're quote-unquote exotic in some way? Triple H has a crush on one of them, and then Booker T's, fantasizing about the other one and making disgusting noises while she does her moveset. I mean, that's gross. Like, to me, that's disgusting. Like, I don't care what her moveset is. I mean, awesome. More power to her if she wants to do weird moves like that. Good for her.
The devil's kiss.
But the fact that you have some disgusting, gross, old, grody, disgusting man out there thinking he's being so cool and supportive by making the gross sounds that he is makes me ick all over and makes me not like anything about it. In fact, I'm glad that she's not on NXT anymore because now I don't have to hear it because it's disgusting. Like, it is absolutely gross. Robbie's like, who did they move up? They moved up a lot of people. They moved up the flat-faced girl. She's one of them they moved up. They moved up Vakor. They moved up her. They moved up Gulia. They moved her up. Gulia has a fucking championship. They took it off of Zelina. She had it for 2 seconds, and they're like, no, we like this one better. You can't have it anymore. You're just Puerto Rican. We don't care. We want it on that one. She's Japanese, and we don't know what else. But yeah, we're gonna put it on her instead. She gets more heat. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, have you heard the sound on TikTok? Puerto Rican. It made me feel Puerto Rican. With their hair.
A male guinea pig broke into the female pen and impregnated all 100 of them.
The male guinea pig, called Randy, that's a good name for him, broke into a female-only enclosure and impregnated all 100 of them. They're going to have to kill so many guinea pigs.
His face. Wasn't me. It's my baby.
Yeah, hold my babies. I'm surprised I didn't eat them all. That's hilarious. Why would you even have them in the same room? Like, no. Randy gets to stay in a different room. He... Absolutely no. And they named him Randy, which is even funnier to me.
He's very Randy.
His name is Randy. That cracks me up more. Robbie says this women's division is that stale. They had to bring back Nikki Bella. And that's the other part. They bring back somebody who's old and bad. It's not like she's that great. And granted, they put her against Chelsea Green. But then they fucked Chelsea Green over by what? Because her contract's better with Nikki Bella, so she gets to win? And now they're going to have a feud because we should have those two fight. Because they both have big boobs. Right? That's the only reason why they're fighting is because they both have boobs.
I don't know, but it sounds like a good idea.
Chelsea Green and Nikki Bella. I just feel like they fuck Chelsea Green over as much as they possibly can for some ungodly reason. Who knows why? What contention Triple H has. Maybe she doesn't get down on her knees enough and that's the problem. Ravi says, I see adverts of NXT and the women down there seem so much better.
They're okay. They're not as good as they once were, but they're still really good.
They haven't brought any new talent in to replace and counteract the talent that they brought up.
That's leaving.
And the talent that they brought up literally was only there for like a few months at a time. That's it.
Well, if you're talking about the two, they weren't destined to be there very long anyways. But
I understand that, but still. Like, there's
Giulia signed a big contract. They just didn't want to put her on the main roster because she'd get booed, which she still does.
As she should.
Valcor, they're trying with. I swear to God, she spoke perfect English when she was in NXT, and now she's on the main roster. She can't speak English. Like, what the fuck happened?
They're like, we need you to not talk English. You need to pretend you can't speak English.
Well, even when she does, she's like, it's my second language. I don't know what I'm saying. It's my first language, and I don't know what I'm saying.
Apparently. Robbie's like, so no one then that they moved up. What about no one then that they moved up? I don't know what you want as an answer, Robbie. Like, why don't you just make up your own answer, dude? It's your opinion. Just make up something for yourself. Make it viable for you.
Yeah, he's a failure.
Who? Christian?
Yeah.
Oh. It's nice. Edge talking all bad about his friend. He says anyone has to be better than a 4'8" midget Bliss and a woman addicted to plastic surgery and Flair as a fraudulent tag team.
It's the greatest tag team of all
They're
time.
all fraudulent, Robbie. Every single one of the women's division tag teams are fraudulent. Mm-hmm. There's none of them that are an actual tag team. They're all singles wrestlers that they put together as a tag team. Nobody is a tag team. It's all fraudulent. Every single one of them, including the ones that you like. They're fraudulent too.
There's only been one real tag team.
Yeah, and they finally came back to wrestling as a tag team. Which is even crazy. They didn't even look like themselves. I was surprised.
Oh wait, never mind. The Bellas were a tag team too. I lied.
Well, yeah, but they aren't both back. Only one of them is, and one of them's back as a single wrestler.
I'm just saying that there was two female tag teams.
Okay.
I I was correcting myself.
Oh.
An error.
That there were actual ones.
There's two, yeah.
Okay.
Iconic. We miss Billy Kay.
Yeah, they were hilarious. Talk about somebody fucking something up.
Vince, fuck that.
Totally fucked that up. That
He's like,
you
ooh, this Peyton Royce has a future.
You want to talk about pissing people off and doing stupid shit? That is one thing I will say that motherfucker fucked the fuck up.
Well, he likes to break up tag teams, and he thought that she had a future. But the second that he decided to start putting her in other tag teams is when he fucked up. He should have just said, okay, you're staying singles. Okay, you're not. It's not happening, so you're going to get jumped.
Mm-hmm.
And Billy's going to come help you.
Yep.
Simple. It's basically writing free. You could build that on a Monday night in the afternoon. Shayna Baszler is going to kick you in the twat. Sonya Deville is going to attack you and choke you out. I don't know if that other broad was up there yet, but I know those two are on the roster.
Yeah.
And then Billy Kay comes down with a chair, saves you, and you become iconic one more time.
Iconic.
Ed's just so excited.
Is he?
He's just yelling at the camera.
Is he taking his pants off in his excitement?
Not that kind of excitement.
Oh, not that kind.
Like a heart attack.
Oh, heart attack. Type of excitement. Makes sense.
He wants FTR.
Like, wants him?
He wants to end the FTR. And they're coming out.
I don't blame him. And,
Wow, there's a gang of them.
not the gang.
Stokely bringing out security. Ravi, is that what kind of clothes you wear?
Stokely? What Stokely wears? I bet.
Is that what you look like right now? Well, not
That's
now.
exactly what he wears.
Before you went to bed?
Right. Before you went to bed. It's funny.
I don't think I've ever had a jacket that went with my pants. Except for a suit.
I'm trying to think if I... Not like that, by any means.
Yeah, like that. That's what I mean. Like the exact... Like a tracksuit.
Right.
Because even in track... I mean, I might have had it, but I never wore it.
Why are you biting? Don't bite.
Shut the fuck up.
Not the shut the fucks. Not the shut the fuck up.
So there was two tell me this doesn't remind you of something you would see in the Big Bang Theory. So there was two scientists in the in Antarctica, in the Antarctic, and one stabbed the other one with a kitchen knife.
Okay, go on.
Because he was reading a book, and the other guy told him what happened.
What? You don't do that.
He's like, you motherfucker.
He's like,
Stab.
How'd they know? So he must have lived. Yes, the stabbing guy
Stab's calling and kept
lived.
telling him the ending of the book he was reading on a remote research station.
God.
Did you all see the ending coming, Dave? Damn, Leonard finally got Sheldon for a second comment. Damn Leonard finally got Sheldon.
That's funny.
Honestly, fair.
Fair.
You know he had multiple warnings.
That's funny.
Not to blame the victim, but come on, man. Not guilty. Get the man some audiobooks and some headphones.
Robbie says the only one worth watching is Bailey. I once did rate Becky, but even now she's just become an entitled biatch that, God forbid, can't be upset. Well, and Bailey isn't any better in the sense of her stuff that she's doing. It's kind of like, what the fuck? Here it is. I was trying to find it.
What is that?
Jennifer Love Hewitt. You want to see her now at our age? She looks really good. You knew she was going to be a full figure girl, but she's had a few kids. Look at how good she looks, though. She looks normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like a normal
Jennifer
woman.
Love, huge tits.
And she looks normal.
Look at this. That could just ruin your whole day.
Totally. Have you seen the girl that tries to jump out of she's like coming out of the garage and she turns the garage door down? And she's coming out of the garage thinking she's all cool and she's tried to do something. I can't remember what it is. It's like a move that somebody else does. Anyways, she comes out and she like does this like leaping thing and the door's coming down and she whacks her head right into the door. It stops the door. The garage door.
Right.
She hit it so hard. It stopped the garage door because that's what they're made to do is to stop. I was like, what the fuck? It's old, by the way. It's been around for a while, but it's back on some feeds. It's just pretty
I was watching
funny.
this one girl, and she was getting a cooler out of the back of the pickup.
And she fell right off of it.
She landed right on her back.
Yeah, she did. And then they showed you another angle, and you're like, oh, that poor girl. It's just laid there to She's all like being all strong, getting it out. There's no more step.
Yeah.
Like she's pulling it. She's not watching what she's doing. She literally just takes a giant step off the tailgate of the truck. Yeah, I saw that one too. That hurt so bad.
Yeah.
At least she kept her arms up. She did keep her arms and elbows up.
Yeah.
So she landed right on her back and her head, which
I think
sucks.
her head might not have hit.
It didn't really hit. It didn't bounce hit. That's for sure. But it knocked the motherfucking wind out of your ass.
Oh, yeah.
And she just like turns over. She's just like fetal position. Poor girl. Robbie wants Ed to just give it up. You lot really think I dress that bad? And Robbie says Bailey just needs to stop getting screwed up. Well, let's put it this way, Robbie. You talk about tracksuits like you like them. And so we just think that that's probably what you wear because you talk about them and how great they are. Robbie says, is that the biatch that was in The Ghost Whisperer?
Yes.
Yes. Jennifer Love Hewitt, yes.
Jennifer Love, huge tits.
She was also in Can't Hardly Wait, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also
in
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the Spider Thecla lady. She's a toxic bitch. She's a toxic one. Toxic.
Look we're in the kill zone.
Why is it a kill zone? Kill zone. Yeah.
But we're close. We just have to go to your ranch and be underground for the hot ash.
Yeah. If it actually erupted, though, like
It
would
won't.
have to.
It's
actually.
It won't erupt. It'll flow. So it'll erupt, but it'll be a flow, like a mass flow.
Yeah.
It won't be an explosion that goes to.
Relatively safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's safe. They need to have those two as other colors.
They're gonna paint them.
They can't be gray.
Why?
Because that one's way, way off. They're never going to get anything because of the way that the system goes, and they'll hardly get anything either because of how the weather system is.
Right, but this is the initial. Everybody on the planet's going to suffer.
Yeah, but it's not relatively safe there.
I feel like it's very relatively safe. Oh look, Chris Statlander. Oh my god. It's not where I want to be.
Old Chris Statlander or Thicky Pants going on here. Oh yeah, that is the New York subways flooding.
From water?
Yeah, it happened in Chicago too.
From rain or just water?
Yeah, from rain. That's the flooding that's happening in Chicago and New York.
What is the Bible happening?
I don't know, but why? If that was the case, why would it do it in places like Texas if it was biblical?
Well, do it all over the world.
No, it's not supposed. It's supposed to take out the bad places like Sodom and Gomorrah. Although Houston's kind of close to Austin or where the fuck it was at. Austin, I think it was. Austin's like one of those two. They're like Sodom and Gomorrah too. So maybe that's why. No, I'm just kidding. Or I was like, I wear something with a bit more style that looks fresh, that you can step out in. Don't mistake me for an amateur. What's his face could totally step out in that shit. Yeah, you probably wear stuff like that. You're making fun of it, so we know you wear it. Stop. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Oh man, this is supposed to be a great women's match here with Queen Amabala, Queen Amatita, Queen Amalia, Queen Lady,
Queen Amidala,
thick ass Chris Statlander who got her fat on to look like her friend Willow, and then they're pretty much the same person. Good Jesus Christ! Oh, they're supposed to be friends.
There's no friends.
Oh, there aren't?
Fatal four-way.
Oh.
Winner takes all. I don't know what the all is. But
and then Thekla Spider, she forgot what she's supposed to be doing. Willow decided that her big ass needed a wedgie. They're like, well, all the other girls do it. I'm just gonna get my wedgie all up in there. And they're like, let's do a close-up.
Pink eye just waiting.
Robbie's like, Dee, just because you wear your wrestling Gab merchant board shorts everywhere you go.
The devil's kiss.
That's a different way to do it with a small butt.
Oh God. She has no small butt.
Queen Amatala, Amalitha, Amadila.
Stop. You are.
Oh, that's what you get.
Oh. Backbreaker. Oh!
Oh gosh, that's so bad.
The rack attack. That's Bella's move, and she broke her neck.
The rack attack?
That's how she hurt her neck, was that move.
On somebody else?
Yeah, she was doing that move.
She did it on somebody.
Yes, that was her finisher.
Mm.
Now she can't do it anymore. The rack attack.
That's just weird.
Destroyed her neck.
Robbie says, D, just because you wear your wrestling gab merch and board shorts everywhere you go, don't put it on me. I actually don't, Robbie. This is my I come home and relax outfits. I don't go out in public like this, actually. You get the worst of me. Aren't you lucky? Not the best. The worst. Worstest in the world.
The best a man can get.
Are the dogs outside? Oh, they're inside, right?
I think I let him in, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did when I came upstairs.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. We're just wondering.
You would know if the little one was outside.
True. He's a weirdo now. He's trying to morph himself into the inside. He's like, if I scratch at it enough, it'll just let me in.
I'm going to put some of that mesh on the back door.
What kind of mesh?
Not just the, I don't know, it's carpenter's cloth or whatever they call it.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Fucking dick. I don't want my door ruined. It's brand new.
I know. That door?
Yeah, both of them are. Front and the back.
Well, they're both crap now.
They are not.
You broke the back one?
It's
Just
not.
broke. It's like the thing's all bent. Stupid.
It's the wind. It's on the wrong side of the house.
It's not my fault.
I like it, but it is.
Could you imagine trying to put it on the other side and letting animals outside?
We had it on the other side. That's where the old one was. When I put this one on, I put it the other way so we could walk out towards the deck.
Oh.
But it's now in the wind, and so
They're all in the wind.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, D, I should be so lucky. Do you reckon Brie would come back to wrestling, join AEW?
Maybe. Now that Daniel's back. Daniel's back, though.
I already saw this crap, and then Dodo Face on here, Robbie said the same shit. Just because you guys are obsessed with a weirdo.
Yes, that's what it is.
I forgot he even existed until Travis brought him up one day. And then Travis brought him up and he manifested the motherfucker. He literally manifested him. He's like, look at this little thing about him. Boo. And then you're showing me shit. And then all of a sudden he got manifested on the fucking TV. It was disgusting.
He started his yes chance.
As long as he didn't say it.
Hey, that's that redhead from that office.
There was a redhead from The Office?
Your delay lookups are hilarious. There's a redhead from The Office? Yeah, she worked the front desk after the one lady quit.
Pam?
Yeah, Pam quit.
Oh, he says, do you reckon... Oh, I read that. He hasn't said anything new since.
It was the other one that took her place.
She was out there? She wasn't a redhead.
Come at you. She's in a commercial for, like, Target.
Oh, a commercial.
By the time you looked, the commercial was over.
Nobody wants to watch commercials,
The
Travis.
show was on.
Robbie says, I wasn't as unfortunate as you, D. I didn't witness his comeback.
Oh, look at that.
You know, the only reason why I did is because I came home at the wrong time.
Oh, she got her with the stinger.
Like, with her face? Her
I don't know how
claw?
she's going to do that.
Oh, Jesus, that didn't work out
Sat
very
her
well.
down on her ass.
I guess that's how you do it? That's dumb and weird.
Yeah, we can see how it happens. If she was only pretty, she's got a decent body, but her face isn't much.
She's a bagger, huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, spear into Willow.
Thekla.
I think she has toxic titties, right? Is that what it's toxic?
I guess.
Pretty sure that's the toxic sign.
Yeah, it is. It's like a hazmat sign or whatever.
She's got the Bray Wyatt titties. Oh, God!
So awkward. Very awkward.
Oh, shit. Spinning neck breaker. Willow with a running thrust kick. Oh, clothesline. Watch out for Statlander.
Oh, no, it's a Statlander.
Discus lariat.
Whatever the hell that was. Lackluster kicker.
Oh, 4 women are down. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
We better cheer. I think we should all stand up and cheer for these women. They're doing such a wonderful job. Where's our participation trophy?
Robbie says these women don't seem so sure to what they are doing.
No, this is a...
That's so weird, Robbie. Why would you say something like that?
Yeah, this group of women needs to go to the training facility.
They don't have a training facility for this place.
Ring of Honor.
Is that their training facility? That's hilarious. Is this for something?
I'm sure.
Like, do they get to do something?
I'm sure they get to have a dance with someone.
They get to play with the quitter and take one of her things.
Play with one of the boys or something.
Chris decided that the best way to win is to pull the ref out because she hates Willow so much. If you hate her so much, why do you keep looking like her? And fat shaming her.
Right, you should.
Well, I feel...
She's put on like 100 pounds this last year.
I feel like she shouldn't with those bad knees. I feel like it's not very smart to do that.
So these two are just leaving?
Her pants, the way they are, make her butt look stupid.
Oh!
And then she's got icky
coup de
feet.
grace.
Just weird shit happening. Sit
Oh,
on
look
her
at that.
face. Oh.
Thecla.
The toxic lady. Well, her toxic thing must not do very much damage if you have an immunity towards it.
Oh god, who's this?
Sin.
Oh my god, that's Sky Blue. She don't look like Sky Blue.
Oh, hey.
Oh, shit! She spit it right in her face.
Why is she spitting in her face? Oh my god.
Oh, Thecla with the stomp.
I guess
It's a curb stomp.
I guess Thecla needed help.
1, 2, 3 or 100.
Shouldn't even be 3. Shouldn't be any of it. Her fucking whole shoulder was up on her one arm.
Oh my god.
Like it was like this.
Let it go.
No, I'm not going to.
Remember when you were letting it go?
No, I'm not going to.
And then it was easy because you let it go?
It's disgusting. That's cheating. That
All
is
3 of them
cheating.
together? That's a hell of a team.
Sin. Toxic Sin. Is that going to be their triple
If that's
group
what
name?
we want to call them. I like it.
Toxic Sin? It's the wrong cat. You got props.
Sexy, toxic sin.
Ew.
Well, I can't read the one girl's shirt.
They all say Sin.
Oh, then never mind. Then sin.
It's just Sin. Sin on both of them. Sin, Sin, Sin. They're all sinning up a
I saw
storm.
an S, so I thought sexy is what she was trying to say.
No, it's Sin. SN. It's SN.
Mm.
Sin, not Sin.
My milkshake brings 2 boys to the yard, and they're like, I'm going to fight over your lipstick.
Who's prettier?
Yeah, well, you got it.
That's funny.
I have to pee.
Okay.
Like super bad.
All right.
Why? Because I drank a whole glass of water before I got on the show.
Nice.
Where's this if you want it?
I don't want it. The cat. Ow! Ah! Ah!
Caused a hole.
Got him way too excited, and he started clawing me with his back claws
Right.
that somebody didn't cut. And refuses to do it now, and now the cat hates it. Remember when you used to do it all the time and the cat was like, oh, this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do it and the cat's like,
He doesn't never make that.
freaks out and kills people. Tries to slice your face off.
He's up for adoption. Which makes that video even funny.
Exactly.
Anybody want this kitty?
It's very nice. It likes to hug your face a lot.
I would take it. But it's because I'm good with anime. Within 2 months, it would be sleeping on my lap.
You think?
Guaranteed. But you gotta give it space. And love. Without touching it.
Give it space and love. And then smother it with love. And then it attacks your face.
It only attacked her face because she's stupid.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure
Nobody
that she's
picks up
stupid?
a cat like that and puts it.
Who's
there.
to say that cat hasn't been in her house for months? You know what I mean? Like, maybe that cat's been there for a long time in her home as a foster. And she's like, see how nice it is? And then it's like, spicy kitty.
Everybody loves spicy kitties.
Everybody loves what?
Spicy kitties.
Spicy kitties. It's Tony. She's out there giving the world a show with herself.
It's her show. She might as well. They call her the Storm.
Do they?
Yeah. Some people call her the B-lister.
Oh no, she's up there in that weird balcony. Where are they at?
Chicago.
That's Chicago?
Chicago, Illinois.
That's a weird... What is that, some weird old theater? Oh, talking about the dog. I need to get him more food, huh?
I was going to ask you about that.
I totally forgot about it. I was thinking about it earlier today. And then when I knew I had to go, I was like, oh, I should probably get food, so I'll try to remember tomorrow.
He's got 1 day left.
Well, you better maybe, like, ask him, like, maybe I'll have you call him tomorrow morning and just say, hey, they're bringing Argus in. Can you put, if she still has another prescription thing of that food, if we can put it on the bill so we can get it.
How would it be to have prescription food?
I don't know.
It just sounds fun.
Well, of course it does.
Well, I got a prescription.
For my food.
You gotta eat broccoli and chicken.
Not broccoli and chicken.
Just bust a move.
Bust your moves.
You want it. You got it. You want it.
Hey, Sophie's in the chat now. Says hi. Hi, Seth Rollins said in an interview he is really injured. He could be out a while. Well, he acted like he popped something off his knee ball, so there's a good possibility he does have a real injury. So he says, how has AEW Dynamite been? It's been a lackluster, like normal. It's AEW show.
Fantastic show.
It's been a fantastic show, Travis says. So fantastic! Right now, Toni Storm's out there yakking away. She's in a red dress. And so she's black. She's like she's like kind of in color, but not really. But everything red is showing. It's kind of funny and weird. She's talking, but I don't know what she's saying. Because I'm not listening to her. Travis should be listening to her, though, because he thinks she's hilarious.
She's one of the best. Arguably ever.
Whatever. Her
character is the best character ever. For women.
For now.
Well, yeah. Forever, though.
Oh, great.
Because women have never had characters in wrestling before.
So, the ROH Women's Champion is Ember Moon. And she's got some...
She's been champion for like 1,000 days.
She's got some weird... like... bitch that's with her. Weird. So he says that, and Robbie says Toni Storm 1950s time. Basically. Is that like a contract or something? It's weird.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, this weird dynamic that they have of the weird people. They're doing their Forbidden Door stuff, and Athena or Ember Moon bitch is...
call that the anal alley.
Yeah, basically. That's what's happening.
Did you buy these scoops for anything?
Well, I was going to make some corn dip. But I mean, you can eat some of them unless you're going to eat all of them.
Well, you know, I probably would. They're tiny bags.
Yeah, well, they don't have big bags of them at Costco. Robbie says, Emma Moon, she's looking quite tidy, so is her mate, too. Sophie says Roman is scheduled to appear on the next 2 editions of Raw. Well, Seth is gone, so they got to do something to make it worth people's time. Sophie also says, I see your channel has the new number fan or whatever it is called. It's called Top Fans. I don't know what it is or why they have it, but it's weird. So they got rid of Christian so they could have this weird group dynamic of weirdos. So...
Yeah, they did.
And they're going to have Kip Sabian be the talker. Oh, they're going to have her talk too.
I didn't know she was any good at it.
I don't know. I'm not listening,
Big
so.
boobs.
Robbie's like, Costco slacking, no big bag. Yeah, no big bag of Frito scoops. No Frito scoops, bitches. No Frito scoops. Chips, they're on there.
Some chips and some homemade, gross, disgusting dip. Want some?
No. Absolutely.
I figured not. Hey, look, Kip Sabian.
You know, there's other tortilla chips in there
I saw them.
that you can eat too, you know.
I thought about it. Are you talking about the red ones?
Yeah, the normal tortilla chips.
Yeah, one bag is too small, like all broken and little, because it's at the end. And the other one is not open.
Throw it away and open the other one. I'm not going to use it for anything. Sophie says, did you see that Goldberg was pissed in an interview about him getting cut off? No. I don't listen to anything he has to say, Sophie, because I don't care. He's old and irrelevant to me.
He just said, how many world champions am I going to win?
Well, you haven't won one yet, dude, so I don't know what's
No.
going on.
You didn't hear me. How many world champions am I going to win?
Oh my god, he's winning people now? Is it like a collection?
It's championships, not champions.
He's winning people.
He's the
collect
new
the whole
face.
set. Guano Bulls. Collect the whole set.
Now and forever.
That's funny. Loser. They're like, well, we're going to take Christian away. You guys just try on your own. They're sad and pathetic. Oh, jeez. I was like, that girl is look like a B-Tech Charlotte Flair from Wish Team You. Hey, that's an old mom. I was like, old burger. What a fraud. What the old burger fraud.
People acting like Goldberg wasn't the shit 20 years ago.
I'm sure he was, but now he's old.
I get it.
I don't care what he did 20 years ago. He's not that guy anymore. Give it up.
The Rainmaker. Kutushka. Okada. They're going to have him unifying the championships. He beat Kenny Omega, the shitmaker.
The shit maker. So it says Goldberg thinks he should have gotten this Sting retirement treatment, and he also said they wouldn't cut off The Undertaker or John Cena's retirement speech.
Well, yeah, because...
But was it his retirement speech? So he went out on a backboard, and all of a sudden he thinks he should have a speech that lasts 15 minutes. Robbie says if 1991 was a human, that's what it would look like with that small guy talking with the belt. Oh, yeah? Okay.
Okada.
Not the Okada.
Mm-hmm. He unified the belts. I love that they're unifying the belt. The problem is why do we have 3 now? When you're unifying a belt, you don't keep the old ones.
You don't keep the old ones. Are they unifying it?
Yeah. He's got the unified belt. And now Callis is carrying the old 2. And now he's got 3 belts. Because they unified the 2.
Why would they do that?
That's what I just said.
Why'd they even make him... Why'd they make him in the first place if they were just going to put him together later? Fucking weird. Those fucking people.
I actually like the idea of making less belts.
Well, I get it, but why make 2 in the first place is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Why make the 2 in the first place if a year from then you're just going to put them back together or put them together and make 1? How fucking weird is that? That's fucking weird. That's dumb and weird.
It's a pendulum. You go too far one direction, you gotta bring it back.
Guess.
Well, fuck. That match didn't last very long.
Oh, he's dead. Well, at least they made it a realistic match.
They need to bring back Goldberg, or not Goldberg, but Brock, and have him do that to Gunther. Beat him in 13 seconds.
Ooh, that's mean. Why are we beating
It's not
up?
mean.
Why are we doing that to Gunther?
It's what you would do to put Brock over.
Robbie says the belt I have holds up my jeans. That's good.
Becky did it to Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? When
Yeah.
she came back, she beat her in seconds.
True.
See, there's a new belt. He's mad because they screwed with the Young Bucks.
Oh, yeah, they're his little friends.
Bitch!
Oh.
Alright. Uh-oh.
So it's like Goldberg thinks the WWE should have like a 6 or 7 month retirement tour that started in January. So he wants to be John Cena?
Yeah, but he was a WCW guy. He's not a WWF guy. And why wouldn't you go somewhere else to do your goodbye tour? Ask Triple H what he wants to do, what he has in mind. Let him answer. If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Right. So it was like Goldberg thinks his retirement match should have happened on a major pay-per-view, not a random episode of Saturday Night's Main Event.
It was a good wrestling weekend. He's lucky he got what he got.
It's true. Like, he is lucky he got what he got.
There's Swerve. Oh, now he called him a bitch. Now they're calling each other bitches.
Well, at least they know how to say one word.
Yeah, I did that. What are you going to do about it, bitch?
Ooh. So scary. So if it says, how you like that the first hour and a half of Raw features the women's division, do you think they would do something like that with SmackDown this week?
Maybe. I don't know about an hour and a half, but an hour.
They're probably doing it because of the Evolution pay-per-view and it's, the wind down of it. They got to make him feel relevant for a little bit longer.
And not to mention their men are all hurt.
It's true, some of them are.
Not the Hawaiian lovers.
No!
Go to a hostel or whatever they're called. That'd be fun. Go to Japan, but stay at a hostel.
Yeah?
They're like the way to go if you're traveling. You just stay in a room.
True.
Somebody's house.
With other people.
Yeah.
The hostel. Heard bad things about those.
Well, they make dumb movies about them, but it's not real. Look. Freakier Friday.
Mm-hmm. surprised that they're having her back at Disney.
Jamie Lee.
No, the other one.
Why?
I just wouldn't think that she would ever go back to doing movies for them.
Weapons.
Oh, that's creepy.
Looks good.
Especially those little kid parts. Creepy little kids dramas. So he says, let's see how long Goldberg will stay retired. Goldberg almost went to AEW at one point, but he thought that it was a corny promotion, which is funny. It wasn't WCW the same thing, aka they couldn't afford him?
No.
What are you talking about? That's strange. Wasn't that where he started?
That's where he wrestled only.
So why are we saying it was corny if he was in WCW? So he says Goldberg wouldn't let his son sign with the NY program because of how much money he would have gotten. Okay.
NIL. Was he a college athlete or something? Did he play college football? I know Goldberg was badass.
NIL, NIL,
Yeah,
NIL.
NI.
I don't know what it is. So this is usually what I hear from most fans with certain stuff. It is mostly YouTube or Twitter.
The old Twitter sphere. I know he did a sit-down interview with that loser. Ariel something. He's got a Band-Aid.
On his forehead.
That's where he got stabbed with a fork. So it's Mark Briscoe, Just Joe, and Adam Page. Oh no, Will Hobbs.
Will Hobbs is the trios champion with that weirdo show and that other Japanese guy.
I have an idea. We
I
have
don't
a
know
trios
who he
champion. Let's put him in a match with two other tag team guys.
Yeah. What's even funnier is that they haven't done anything to defend said championships. And whatever happened to that little boy guy?
Darby?
No, not Darby. He did his weird thing towards what's his face. No, not him. Taz's kid. Look, where'd he go? He die or something? Did he get made fun of too much and so he went and cried and went home or something?
Just hope we never see him again. That's all I care about. Not that it's any different. Moxley is exactly the same guy. He never had the title anyways. When was the last time you saw Moxley carry the title? Oh, wait.
Yeah, he never had it out. He just had it in that briefcase the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't look at him as a champion because you never saw him with a championship belt. He just had a lady carry around a briefcase the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, we shouldn't do this. It's blah, blah, blah against the man and whatever other crap he said about it. I can't remember what else it was. It was just stupid. He sounded dumb when he talked. Let's just put it that way. Sophie says, do you think Goldberg will come out of retirement for the right price? I don't think he's really retired, but whatever. Sophie also says it looks like we might be getting Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson at SummerSlam. Okay.
Can't win them all.
Sophie also says HBK came out of retirement after a long time to face The Undertaker and Kane in one of the worst matches of that year.
Well, anytime HBK wrestles, it's one of the worst matches of that year. Let's not forget who he is.
Robbie's like, John asked John another main event. Not the main event, people. Do you think this one will last a long time?
Moxley looks like he's leaving.
He's like, and done.
I don't know. I was just planning on leaving at 8 unless it's already 8.
It's 7:57.
That's a really good deal. Did you see that?
What was it?
Subaru. The financing's 1.9%.
For leasing, or what do you mean?
I don't know. Just the interest rate for 60 whatever months.
Oh.
So it can't be a lease. I mean, I guess it could be, but most people don't lease for 6 years, although it'd be a good idea.
I don't know if I wouldn't, I guess.
Leasing's the way to go. But
as long as you don't drive that much.
Yeah, as long as you're under.
You have to.
You'd have to mark how many miles you drive in 1 month and then multiply it.
Mm-hmm.
Do your arithmetic. Is this that summer I turned pretty?
Yeah. I don't know how it.
It must be the year
constitutes
after
that.
But
That's
she
what
didn't-
I
she didn't
know,
look too
right?
pretty.
It's like, what? Like, who's being pretty? Like, which one? The dude? So he says, I think Wednesdays I come in here for the last half hour. HBK had great matches with Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho, Triple H, Undertaker, etc.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's
seen
see. So you're saying that he had great matches because he was going up against really, really good wrestlers that helped him look good? Because that's what I'm understanding from that whole thing. Except for maybe the Triple H thing. But Triple H and HBK are like lovers. So it would make sense that he would make him look good. But I mean, come on. Kurt Angle. Chris Jericho. Undertaker.
I don't know. I mean, Jericho's great. Kurt Angle did okay. Ew.
Touching things.
Oh my god.
They're like, go to
It's
Chop
something
Off.
about
Do
Raymond.
not do bowling.
Did you hear him?
No, because I don't have earbuds because we don't have anything.
Oh, that's right.
Double.
Anyways, it was something about Raymond guy that did that.
That's funny.
Like, how far has he fallen?
That's hilarious.
The elephant's selling for some golf place.
Apparently.
Romano. There's another one of those coming out too.
Everybody loves Raymond?
Ice Age.
Oh, Ice Age. Not too surprising, I guess.
With Manny and Snaggletooth and what's her name? Plays basketball for the Chicago Sky.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Weird.
What's her name?
I don't know. I didn't know that she was a basketball player. Had no idea. Had no idea.
Because you're not listening. Because it would make sense and be funny if you listened.
Is it because she's tall?
The basketball player?
No, the person who's doing the voice.
She plays basketball for the Sky. Think Ice Age. Now think of the basketball player for the Sky.
I don't know who we're talking about.
I can't think of her name either. The Bayou Barbie?
Are you talking about the pecan lady?
Yeah, butter pecan.
Oh.
Can't think of her fucking name.
I don't want to say her name.
Candice LeRae?
That's
That's what I've got. I
it.
got nothing.
She's a wrestler.
I know who cares.
Okay, so you're telling me that she's the one doing the voice?
I said Manny the Sloth, and then the Snaggletooth guy, and then the girl that plays basketball for Chicago.
Oh, I see. Okay. You're trying to say that she's the sloth because her eyes are like this far apart.
She looks just like
She does. Her name's Angel Reese.
Angel, that's right.
Jesus.
Fuck. It was
The fact that I have to know that name is gross.
Dude.
Never again. You forget it again, I'm not telling you.
Well, I'll look it up. RJ3 or whatever got mad. Or not mad, sorry. He did his podcast and was making fun of her.
Shaq got all upset.
Got all pissed at it.
Because she's his spokesperson or
Well,
whatever for his fucking crap.
Well, they both went to LSU. You stay with your college. Like, it's an alma mater thing.
Well, too bad, Shaq. People have the right to have opinions about other players, just like people had shitty opinions about you.
It's a shitty opinion about Shaq.
Yeah, people had opinions about Shaq one way or the other. Some
Really?
saying that he couldn't play and some saying he could. So,
He's
there
the
you go.
greatest center of all time.
Doesn't matter. The people still said things about him. It's like, dude,
The
get
bad
over
part
yourself.
of his game, he'll admit. He could
Then
not shoot
then
free
he
throws.
shouldn't have a problem with somebody else having an opinion about a player who, as a parent, can't play.
The parents can't?
No, it's apparent she can't play. Pointed out, obvious. Is it in the room with us? Yes, it is, because it's a giant elephant. Her non-talent is the elephant in the room.
Oh, is that what he was talking about? With the elephant?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm saying that. The fact that Shaq got mad at somebody for having an opinion about somebody, not because of what school she went to, but her talent is ridiculous. Like, dude, get over yourself. Like, go sit in the corner where you belong right now. Go play with pizzas, because that's apparently the only thing you know how to do anymore.
He wrestles. He was in AEW, wrestled Cody.
Ridiculous. Anyway, Sophie has tried to tell you how much they really, really like the cross-eyed guy. Because he had 2 awesome back-to-back matches with Undertaker. How dare you say cross-eyed boy doesn't have great matches, Travis?
No, I definitely will say it. Scream it to the sky. He's terrible. He was bad when he was in the Rockers. He was bad after the Rockers. He was bad in his old age. When Randy Orton tried to, like, kick him in the brain. He didn't even sell it. Like, that puts people out forever, and he, got up and stood in the corner.
Like it was nothing.
I mean, we know he has no brain, but still. Fuck.
That's why it
Could
didn't
at least
work.
try.
Somebody's like, HBK also put on a great match with Hulk Hogan. Ooh.
No, he didn't. Have you ever watched that match? It's ridiculous. He's like a weirdo. He's like a crybaby.
Sophie, don't pander to people.
Just
It's
go watch
weird.
that match and tell me he's not being a fucking baby.
So he's like, HBK is almost on every fan's Mount Rushmore of great wrestlers.
No, he's not. You will never see a Mount Rushmore with HBK on it. And you can ask any wrestling fan.
Unless they're like a major, huge fan, and I don't think he has very many of them.
Well, I'm just saying, like, realistically, who's the 4 greatest wrestlers of all time? And I guarantee he could be in their top 10, but he's not in their top 4.
Right. Anyways, Sophie says that the rapper Travis Scott was going to be in the rumored tag match for SummerSlam at one point. Jelly Roll said he moved to Florida to train for his SummerSlam debut, and he lost like 100+ pounds.
Good for him.
And Sophie says, you know, AEW must not be great tonight if you guys are talking random facts.
I have no idea what's happening. Is it still that 6-man?
Yes. That's the main event. It should be over with, basically.
It might have ended, I don't know. No, it hasn't been a good show. There was one decent match earlier, I think. But a lot's changed over the week, and so there's some cool stuff that's new, but it's still the same show. It's still ran by Triple H. Or Tony Khan, same guy.
Right.
They do the same shit.
Basically.
It's exactly the same.
The same. The same, the same.
Nailed it.
Oh my lord.
Kick the bitch.
8:07.
Really?
Yes. They're taking this one to the max tonight because
Take
they had
it
such
to
a
the
long
limit.
pay-per-view. They're like, you know what people really want to see after a long-ass 12-hour pay-per-view?
More wrestling.
A long-ass show in the middle of the week. Because that's what we do. Losers. Sophie says there has been some retired wrestlers that kept their word.
Right. Oh, yeah, I mean... But most don't. Unless they can't.
They can't.
Well, some can't come back.
Yeah, they're broken and they shouldn't
Right.
come back. And then they do, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then they're like, oh, well, it's fine. I went to 12,000 different doctors to get the right opinion that I wanted to hear.
What? They're going to be there 6 nights in a row?
In that particular place?
Yeah.
Where are they in
The first of 6 nights that he just said.
Chicago?
Yeah.
In
the Aragon Ballroom.
Why? That's weird. That's a strange thing to do. So they're just going to stay in that area?
It's kind of what it looked like to me.
I mean, because they had
Because that looked
Dynamite
like week
next
after week.
Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after the
Right.
30th of July. And then Collision this Saturday, and then the next Saturday.
Right.
Or Thursday. Because the next one's
Right.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, shit. Moxley just slipped.
Oh, let's see. Sophie says, do you think Eddie Guerrero would be working for AEW if he was still alive?
Yeah.
Imagine if Eddie Guerrero was alive with R-Truth. That would be comedy gold.
I mean, I don't understand why people liked Eddie Guerrero, personally, but he was never a big wrestler, in my opinion. In WCW, he just wasn't there. He wasn't great. Him and Dean Malenko and the one that murdered his family, Benoit, they were all just mid-card talent. So I never understood why people cheered for him in WWE. I never understood that. Like,
The mid-card thing.
it would be honestly like any mid-card wrestler in WWE coming over to AEW,
Mm-hmm.
and then people are like, "Oh, he's so fucking great," and it's like, Like Ricochet.
Right?
That's a prime example. But
Right.
Ricochet came over and he's in the same spot. Cesaro came over, he's in the same spot. But what Vince did is took him and put him at the top. Made him champions. Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar for the title. He cheated, but still.
Of course.
Like, that was weird to me, and that's why I call it the dark days of the WWE. Or WWF. Because it was just such a shit time to be a wrestling fan if you were a WWF fan. From, like, 96 to 2004.
Right.
3. I mean, they don't get me wrong. They had Stone Cold Stud. They had Triple H Stud. They had others in that time, like Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And then all the sex. They had all the sex you could ever want. Bra and panty matches and Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young and like wrestling was at its peak, don't get me wrong. It was just WWF was the B show.
Right. So he says, imagine if you were live at All In, you would be there all day and most of the night.
Fuck yeah.
So he's like, do you think we will see Batista show back up on WWE TV at some point?
I mean, Triple H and him are friends, and I would assume so because at some point he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. And I would assume that there'll be a build-up to that. I don't know if he'll have a match, because he wanted his last match to be against Triple H, and that happened already, and Triple H can't wrestle with that heart problem that he has.
So he says, oh, like, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, HBK, and others you don't like for some reason.
I don't like it because they're the same guy. All those guys you just named are the exact same height, the exact same weight, the exact same build, and the exact same talent. And they're all mid-card talent. They're all... the example right now would be they're all Johnny Gargano or... who's the wrestler guy that Captain America...
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. They're all the same. They're all that same guy. And I don't like that. That's not my type of wrestler. I've never liked mid-card talent.
Sophie says, wonder how different the WWE would look like if both Eddie and Chris both didn't die.
Yeah, it would have been bad for a few more years. But it would have moved on. The sport would have ended up moving on from them. Oh, it's Darby the House Elf.
Oh, God, he's there?
Yeah, he's up in the top.
Oh. Jeez, lame.
We have to deal with Darby the House Elf again. Another prime example. There's your Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. Same shit.
Same
I don't
shit.
mind him because he's been here the whole time. He didn't come from somewhere else. So I'm okay with it. I just don't like him. Where I would be like protesting if it was somebody else.
So he says also like Kurt Angle, John Cena, Batista, etc.
Yeah, big guys that are different. Those are different top prime athletes, and I'm glad that you like them. But I'm also glad you like the other ones because if you didn't, no one would.
Yeah, that's true. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday for a WWE SmackDown. You guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you at the end of it on Friday. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.